Okay, g'day. So this is Alex. Now I've been asked by a couple of the people to show you how I do the neck holes for medieval tunics and dresses. So this is a keyhole neck hole that I generally do. So this is one that I've made just previously, and it's a bit dirty because I've just worn it. So, but one of the things that you need to see about the neck hole is that the back is slightly higher than the front. Now that stops you from being choked out up here. If you just simply cut it out, it was dead center in the top of the shoulders, and also it's slightly up higher so it protects the back of your neck from the sun and everything like that. Now the neck hole is only as big as your neck, so therefore you'll need to have a small keyhole big enough to get your head over, and we can talk about that later. Okay, so this is my tunic. It's reinforced with an edging, or you can reinforce it by just simply rolling that edge slightly over, and that's a very period way of doing things as well. Okay, so I'll whisk this away, and I'll show you some really awful fabric that I'm willing to sacrifice, or more to the point, my wife is willing to sacrifice. So, and this video is currently being filmed by my lovely daughter, whose name won't be mentioned. So I've given two lines. The red line is where the top of the shoulders actually is the top of the tunic or dress, and the blue line is approximately 2.5 centimeters or 1 inch away from the bottom. Now the reason why we do that is so when we cut out the circle for the neck hole, that is the center of the circle. Okay, so we start from here. So if we cut out a circle from there, it's just going to look awful. So what we do, we roll this up. This is the front piece of the fabric compared to the back. So we've marked that line. We now fold it over. Now, a very rookie mistake that people do is that they measure their head circumference compared to the neck circumference. Now, if you look down the screen, there is the diameters. You know, no expense has been spared to in post production. It's just decided to get a post-it note instead. So I've got a diameter. I got a circumference of 42 centimeters around my neck, but my head, surprisingly, is only 58 centimeters. Some people might think it should be actually larger, but they're wrong. So what we want is to create a neck hole only big enough for your neck. So therefore, you need to find what the radius is, because now we've folded it, we're going to have just that quarter slice of that pie. So talking about pi, 3.14, so divide 42 by 3.14, you get 13.37. That's your diameter across. And so therefore you want the radius, which is 6.67. Now, we're not going to go exactly 6.67 because if you're going to fold it in or anything like that, you don't want it so tight that it chokes you unless you're into that sort of stuff. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to round it to 7. So therefore, I've got a 7 centimeter circumference here. Okay, so I have now got a 7 centimeter radius circle. I'm now going to cut it out using the good fabric scissors on this shit fabric. You can tell that they're the good fabric scissors because it's got my wife's name written on it.
Don't you forget.
Don't you forget it. Of course, they're actually mine, but she stole them off me, but that's a different YouTube clip. Okay, so there we have the neckline. As you can see, the back is supported, you're not choking yourself out. Now, what you're interested in doing is creating the keyhole. Now, it doesn't have to be very big at all. So I said my head was 58 centimeters. I measured quite quickly this around here, which is 18 centimeters. This is the center line that I want to cut down. I get my ruler, because really when you pull it over your head, it's not 42, then whatever that distance is down here, it's actually the distance from here down this line. So that was 18. So 18 minus 58 is 40. Halve that, so it's 20. So I can get that figure down to here if I really wanted to. And I can cut down to there, which I'll do now. And there you go. You now have got a keyhole shirt neck hole. Thank you very much for my YouTube clip. Thank you very much, my daughter, who will not be made. Post-production is me just uploading it onto YouTube. Bye.